Welcome Wenatchee fans to this contest between the Wenatchee Wolves and the Ontario Hockey Academy as Wenatchee takes the face-off, goes back into their end, and then Ott sends it in deep. Looks like I've got a fairly poor connection here at Rodman Arena, so I probably will be having to upload this as well, but I've got it, I'm trying to do it, so we'll see what happens as a shot comes in towards Young, and he deflects it off the left behind the net. Ontario keeps it in, but then Nusma is able to dump it towards Ott. Ott gets it into the OHA side. OHA takes it back from the corner. They're going to retreat the other direction. Ott's shot deflected into the neutral zone, controlled by OHA. Shot taken, glove save by Young, but offsides is the call prior to the save. So on my analytics, it looks like we've got zero signal. So we'll try this for a second and then we'll switch off. As Flynn comes in with Childears on the right wing and Bartels, and Flynn's faceoff is taken by Wenatchee. And another offsides call will put us back in a neutral zone for another faceoff. Wenatchee trying a little lineup change here as Flynn comes into center with Childears on the right wing, Bartels on the left. Measle and White are going to be on defense. And OHA takes this faceoff, retreats into neutral zone, tipped by Bartels into the OHA end, and he gives chase. OHA keeps it in, dumped in by Measle, back around, and Childears is going to chase it down into the corner. Childears picks it up, keeps control, gives it back to White at the point. White keeps it in, and then it pops out in the neutral zone. Childears dumps it right back towards Bartels. Bartels dumps it towards the corner, picked up by OHA, and we go back the other direction. Icing will be the call, and we'll start back to the OHA side for this face-off. Line change again. Let's see who's playing on this line. And we're going to have Underhill taking the center duties. He'll have Foot and trying to pick up a number. Foot and Belleville. So as OHA takes that face off, picked up then by Underhill, kept in. He's got a player on his back as he dumps it into the corner. OHA puts it behind the net. Giving chase is Belleville. Oh, excuse me, that'll be Foot. And OHA is going to try to come the other direction, but it's taken again by Belleville with the shots wide left. Good play by them. Second shot by Foot goes into the goalie, and he's able to cover with 23:15 left. Underhill's face-off goes back towards Foot. Foot dumps it in towards the corner, comes in to a battle on the board up in the corner. Now behind the net goes OHA. Sends it up and across the line. They're going to come in from the left side. Circle is blocked by Whitman, and he pins him up against the board. From the board battle is going to come out the puck. See who's going to control it. Still battling. And out with its OHA behind the net. Out in front of the net, shot is deflected. Now we're on the right board. OHA is going to bring it out towards the circle. Shoots it in behind the net. Picked up again by OHA. Sent out in front. There's a player there. And stopped by Young twice. And now Underhill is going to send it out into the neutral zone, giving chase his Foot. OHA brings it from behind the net, now into the neutral zone. Play by Parent, knocks the puck away. Wenatchee's going to grab it into the neutral zone and send it into the OHA end. Eisenbeiss with the front forecheck on the pressure. Now it's coming through. Gets the neutral zone, and OHA has numbers with the 2-on-1. Good play by White as he puts his stick down and is able to block the pass. And now an interception by Eisenbeiss. Come back the other direction, shot taken, and it's lifted up over the net and into the corner. Shot taken wide right by OHA as they come into the Wenatchee end, kept in on the point by the defense and put in behind the net. White's there, he's going to send it up towards Ott. Ott's going to put it into the neutral zone and then trying to get it to Parent, but can't quite make the connection. OHA now from their end turns around and goes the other direction. White with the foot, and that's an offsides, and they get the call, and we'll have a neutral zone faceoff when we start back into play. 21-22 left to go in the first period. 0-0 is the score. Flynn's face-off goes off towards the left. Deflected by Young. Sent out in front, shot from the slot, stopped by Young, and carried out by Flynn. Flynn's got Childears on the front, can't get the pass to him. OHA takes it in the neutral zone, then stolen by Flynn. Back as they retreat, pressure's on, lifted up into the neutral zone. Lindbergh can't get control, but he's got his partner Carter, and he's going to send it back. Childears now with an opportunity as he moves up, takes a shot, he puts it up over the net. No one's there to rebound, comes back the other direction. Good pass there as they stretch it forward. Childears in front of the net, can't get to that. Nice pass, although it deflects off the stick, comes out on the slot. Childears with another shot, and glove goes in by OHA. It's a good move by the coaches to put Childears on the right wing, as it looks like he's going to take advantage, and he's already had more shots in this game than he did earlier this morning. So 20:35 left to go in the first period as the face-off goes from Underhill, goes in, tipped down and off to the left. Fritz with the shot as they retreat, touched by Beliveau, and Fritz is going to have to go back and pick it up. He sends it behind the net, picked up there by Nusma. Nusma sends it up forward. Fritz now has it. He dumps it towards Fogelgren. Fogelgren's going to carry it across. Fogelgren out into the corner, now behind the net. Sends it out in front, shot taken, deflected off and to the left. Comes back over towards the circle. On the other side, stepping up is Fritz. He dumps it off of Beliveau's skate and puts it in behind the net. Underhill makes a move, taken from him by OHA. They're going to put it up towards the wing, but kept in on a nice play initially by Underhill, and now it'll be Fritz sending it back to Nusma, who's going to skate up himself and go onto the offensive end. Shot taken between the legs of the defender, and it's a little bit right and off the boards. Picked up by Ott at the blue line, deflected and touched by the glove of the goalie as it goes up over the net, and now it's going to go out. No one touched it, should be icing, and that is the call. 19:28 left in the first half. 0-0 is the score. With the icing call, we'll be back in the OHA end for the face-off. Looks like on this face-off it's going to be Jake Parent, and he'll have Eisenbeis and Otta in the forward positions, along with White and Measle on defense. Face-off goes back towards the OHA side and is controlled by Wenatchee. Parent behind the net, gets to Ott. Ott gets a shot into the leg pads, and out comes OHA. Oh, a good stick by Measle, slows down OHA on a rush, and they cross the line, but Spencer White gets the deflection. Now, Ott brings it in neutral zone, puts it up on a good pass to Parent, but Parent can't control it, and it's taken by OHA. Eisenbeis on the other end, gets it in front of just in front of the blue line, keeps it in, and Wenatchee's in front of the net, trying to get an opportunity, and the shot by Ott is covered by the goalie, and he'll draw the whistle. Face-off goes to OHA behind the net. Childears is in a battle. He gets free, gives it to Flynn. Flynn takes a shot just off to the right, and OHA is going to send it towards the neutral zone. Bartels is going to grab it. He sends it up. Deflected back off of Bartels and into Young. Young gives it up to Carter, who's going to send it towards 19. That'll be Bartels with it, and taken by OHA. Puck is poked all the way back into the other end. No call on the icing as there was a deflection. We're in the corner. Whitman's able to get it out, but it goes straight to OHA. Shot taken from just at the top of the circle, right into the glove of Young for the whistle. 18:03 left to go, first half. 0-0 is the score. Can you plug that. Face-off comes out, goes to Newsma. Newsma's going to skate it. Poke check takes it away in the neutral zone. And a good play by Foot sends it the other way. But once again, OHA is going to come back into Wenatchee in. Shot comes in off the shoulder pad of Young, up over into the glass. Back into the point, drumped in by OHA, and behind the net, Fritz is there. Out with it comes Fritz. He's going to skate up, sends it over to Beliveau. Beliveau is able to get through into the zone. They're free. He takes the shot, dumped in, and second shot on the rebound is unable to get it off, and OHA is going to turn it back the other direction. Back and forth is this contest so far as Newsma takes the defense. Shot taken from the top of the circle goes right into Young's glove, and we'll have another stoppage of play with 17:21. Can you plug that Apple cord into there? Face-off comes into Wenatchee, and then it comes right out to OHA. They take a shot from the high slot, and again, Young's glove's on fire as he stops another one. Thank you. And off the face-off will be just a second while I'm doing a little maintenance with my computer lines, and I'm not paying close attention. As the puck goes the other direction, Ott sends it towards Eisenbeis as he's falling down. Now OHA's coming in the other direction. Shot taken again, this time by Measle from just inside the blue line and right into the glove of the OHA goalie. 16:52 left to go, first period. Pass comes in from OHA all the way to the other end. They'll get an icing on this call. And it'll go back to the OHA end for face-off. Parent in for the face-off. Puck goes down, comes back in to Lindbergh. Lindbergh with the shot off the skate of Ott and then trickles over to the left of the net. Back along the board, picked up by OHA, sent towards the neutral zone, can't get it past Ott. Ott's going to step up, comes in towards the corner. Out with it's going to come Eisenbeis with the backhanded shot. Ott's going to pick it up off the rebound and back into the corner. Corner battle on the left end. Out with it's going to come OHA as they get it over towards the wing and then push towards the other side. Deflected into the neutral zone and then deflected back. Controlled by OHA and sent in deep. Young's going to corral it right behind the net, leave it there for Lindbergh. Lindbergh's going to come out and pass back towards Carter. Carter loses control. OHA's going to take it, sends it out to the point. Shot thrown up, and again, Young's got a glove on the puck, and he's able to get that, stop that play, and we have a whistle. 15:49 left to go, first period. Flynn in on the left circle. He's ready to take the face off. Comes out to OHA. They steps up to the top of the circle. Shots deflected off to the left. Back into the corner. OHA tries to pull it through. Can't. Trying to get it towards Childears, but gives it towards Flynn. Gives it up towards OHA. OHA retreats back. Now coming in. Puck's taken. Initially, then kept. And finally, a poke check comes out as no one can get hold of that puck as it trickles into the neutral zone. OHA from just the left point, sends it up, picked up by Fritz on the deflection. He goes into the corner, gets it to Childears. Childears got a chance. Two guys on him, he takes it to the left side, looking, now turns around, sends it up towards Fogelgren. Fogelgren takes a shot and a second shot, both of them off the left leg pad of the goalie. And we have another stoppage of play. And looks like there's a penalty called on Drake Flynn. I did not see a signal. Probably a hold, but I'm not sure, as Drake had another player's stick under his armpit as he leaves for the bench. So Wenatchee's 5-on-5. There's nothing on the board, so I'm not sure what this penalty is. 14:45 left as we come into the corner. Back behind the net goes OHA. And back in across the blue line. Behind the net, coming out with it right in front. Shot taken off the outside of the net and back in behind. Measle in the corner with the defense. Now it comes out in front. Belleville's going to send it up, trying to find Fogelgren, can't make the connection, and OHA sends it the other direction. Referee says that it was touched as it goes behind the net. Measle's going to pick it up, sends it a long pass towards Belleville and then towards Underhill. Wenatchee's going to go for the change. Good play by Whitman, but puck still comes out to OHA. Got some help from Parent. Now into the corner. And behind the net, Parent's going to take control. He sends it up off the board, looking for Ott. Gets it to the neutral zone, but OHA has possession. OHA sends it deep once again. Back under the net. Whitman's going to be there first. Ott sends it up. Looking for Parent. Can't make the connection there either. And OHA is going to step out in front of the net. Deflected, but still kept by OHA right in the front of the blue line. Now top of the circle. In behind the net, out in front. And there's a cover out in front of the net as OHA attempted to wrap around, and Young said not going to happen today. And draws the whistle. Checking the net to make sure it's on the post. So as we get ready to have this face-off from the right circle, 13:04 left to play in the first half. Childears takes the face-off. Comes out towards OHA. Now it's out to Foot. Foot's going to carry it up. Crosses into the OHA end. And they send it back towards the other direction. Bartels is with it. He sends it all the way across the other line. Dropped by Newsma and picked up by OHA. Shot taken wide right, bounces off the board all the way back to the point. And now it's going to be Newsma coming in. Newsma's trying to find some help, goes all the way across, one-timed by Underhill as he steps in on the change just inside the blue line. And OHA's goalie is able to put it, corral it into his midsection for the whistle. 12:25 to play in the first half. Be a right circle faceoff for Wenatchee with Underhill stepping in to take it. Comes out to Belleville. Belleville turns around, gives it to White. White takes the shot, deflected and dropped in right of the net. Underhill gets it behind, steps out into the circle, turns around, dumps it behind the net. OHA with it right up against the board. They tap it into the neutral zone. And it's sent in deep. Young's there, stops the puck, sends it back the other direction. Fogelgren's going to grab it. Sends it towards Underhill. Underhill moves up past mid-ice and dumps it right into the OHA bench for the whistle. Neutral zone face-off on the left side when we begin again with 11:55 left to go in the first half. Center face-off. Comes back to Fogelgren. Fogelgren sends it up towards Underhill. Underhill's on the chase. OHA's first to get there, but Fogelgren's going to pick up the pass. Now goes behind the net, turns around, looks out to the point. White's got it. He sends it in towards the net, and it's going to go in just off the post, and then it goes in. So White sends that one in on a shot. It rebounds off to the left, grabbed by Underhill. He puts another shot in, and then It trickles out to the right side, and Fogelgren scores the first goal of the game from the right side in the slot with 11:37 left to go in the first period. Wenatchee Wolves ahead 1-0 with 11:37 left to go. Parent comes out to take the faceoff after the goal, goes back into the Wenatchee end, giving chase is Carter. He turns around, comes in, a lot of pressure. Out with the puck's gonna come Ott. He gives it up to OHA in the neutral zone, and back to get it is Lindbergh. Lindbergh with the turn, still looking, finds Parent, touches it, Eisenbeis has it, drops it towards Ott, bounces over his stick, and down into the right corner. Ott slides down in the corner, there to help him out's Parent. OHA is now down on the ice. Still a battle, as comes out with it is OHA. Tipped right at the blue line, comes up, and Carter's going to take control. He sends it in towards the circle as Wenatchee gets a shift. Puck goes in, now we got a break. Childears is there, and a good play by Wenatchee to stop that breakaway as Childears comes in on the back check and then gets some help from Carter to stop it. Now on the other end, Eisenbeis has it in the corner. He's knocked off the puck by OHA, and it's sent down long all the way across. I saw no and we're going to get an icing. I did not see anyone touch it. .10:27 left to go in the first half. 1-0 is your score in favor of our Wolves. And we'll have a right circle face-off with Drake Flynn going to be in there. He'll have Bartels and Childears on the wings with Fritz and Nusma on defense. Puck comes out, picked up by OHA, sent into the neutral zone where it's gathered in by Fritz and then pushed out towards the left by Young. Bartels with it. He stops, goes back behind the net, sends it again to the backside into the corner. Fritz is going to go with it. Skates in front of the net, and a deflection bounces it towards Young, who's just going to cover it, and we're going to start this all over again. 10:04 left to go, first half. Flynn's faceoff goes out in front, tipped into the neutral zone by Bartels. Retreating is OHA. Now they send it up. Childears is going to take it. He's going to step up, makes the move. A good pass over. Shot taken, and it goes in. Childears takes it off of Flynn, skates up, changes direction from the right to the left side, finds Nusma over there all alone, and Nusma buries it for the second goal of this game with 9:54 to go. Underhill with the faceoff after the goal goes back into OHA area. Tipped up and picked up by Measle. Measle sends it up to Underhill. Underhill sends it over towards Fogelgren. Excuse me, that's Beliveau. And it pops back out again. OHA at the blue line dumps it into the neutral zone. Making a rush on the left side towards the circle. Tipped off back into the boards behind the net. And picked up by OHA. Sent out towards the top of the circle. Moves there. Defense by Measle and Foot. Now we're back behind the net. OHA still in possession. Sent out to the right point. Dumped in, deflected in front of the net by the defense, and sent out from Underhill to Beliveau. Beliveau tips it in, right to OHA, and they send it back in the neutral zone. Now it's a breakaway as Whitman comes in. Shots taken on the left side and covered up by Young for the save. 9:05 left to play, first half. Parent comes in to have the face-off duties. He's got Eisenbeis and Ott with him. Face-off comes straight to OHA. Shot taken right back into the midsection of Young. And we'll have another face-off. I don't think the clock even started. We have 9:02 left to go in the first half. Again, back in that corner, this time deflected by Ott. Parents comes up to put on the pressure. Ott's a little hurt from that shot. He needs to probably get off the ice. Shot taken, and it goes in off the back of Young. And Ott's still hurting from the shot he took off his skate, but with 8:48 left to play in the first half, scores now 2-1. And trainer Pepe is there taking a look at Otis. Flynn takes the puck off the faceoff himself. Deflected shot goes back into the corner. Back the other way, off of Childears' skate. Turned around, wrapped on the board. Bartels is there. Sends it back towards behind the net. Now it's back again around the corner. OHA there. Comes in the neutral zone. Childears on the back check. Tipped and then back into the corner. Now it goes all the way to just inside the blue line. Shot lifted up over the net and back into the right point. Sent over to the left side, up the top of the circle, and shot taken. And Young's glove is hot tonight as he grabs another one out of the, just under the crossbar. Grabs the whistle with 8:12 left to go in the first half. 2-1 is the score. Wenatchee holding on to the 1-goal lead as we have a Wenatchee in left circle face-off for Underhill. Comes off, Underhill dumps it into the neutral zone. Wenatchee's going to give chase, put on the forecheck. Turns around, there to do it is Bellico. Pass in up towards the blue line. OHA has to retreat, gets the pass into the neutral zone, loses control, and Underhill's going to grab it and then loses it right in the neutral zone. Going the other way is OHA that comes up through the circle. Backhanded shot, wraps around behind the goal and is kept in by OHA, but picked up immediately by Lindbergh, who sends it out to Beliveau. Beliveau crosses mid-ice, going to skate it in himself. Top of the circle, dumps it towards Underhill. Underhill trying to get a shot, can't get it free. And OHA is going to come back the other way. Measle with the puck, sends it down behind the net. Pressure by Wenatchee, kept in by Measle, then picked up by OHA. Measle blocks the shot from the right point, comes out towards the right board. Trying to get it out is Wenatchee. That'd be Fogelgren as Underhill now has it. He lifts the pass up towards Fogelgren. First person to get there is OHA. Sends it back to mid-ice. And Wenatchee's going to have bad change. And a good play by Young, sends the puck off to the left. Good pass up to Eisenbeiss. Eisenbeiss crosses. He's got numbers, sends it over towards Fogelgren and blocked off to the left. Now it comes out. Lindbergh with it at the point, dumps it in, picked up by OHA, and they're going to go the other way. Wide open man as the defense didn't see him sneaking back there, and a bad pass keeps him out of an opportunity for a breakaway. Behind the net is Lindbergh. Lindbergh puts it off the board towards Fogelgren, can't get to it, and it's dumped in behind the net towards the left side. This time Eisenbeiss puts a stick on it, gets it out in the point. Shot taken, wide left, goes over to the right side. Switch directions. Back into the corner. Now behind the net and towards the circle. Shot is pushed off the board, still not out for Wenatchee. And we'll go to the other side. Out in front, off the leg pad of Young and sent into the neutral zone. Wenatchee's trying to get a change, and it gets away with an icing call as it goes all the way down. Now OHA won't get it as he misses the touch at the blue line, and we'll go back to the other side. 5:29 to go, first period. Now the referee is waving it off, and he says that it's going to go into the Wenatchee end. If it's a missed call, it should go the other direction. It should be in the neutral zone. But they take it to Wenatchee's left circle. Newsman picks up the face-off. It goes out towards Bartels. Bartels trying to get to Childears and can't. Now OHA with it behind their net. Defense is out there. Good forecheck there as it comes back the other end. Long pass goes. Knocked down by Wenatchee. Fritz will be there to pick it up. He can't get it off the board, and Flynn's going to have to race back to get it. Childears steps up, gets it out of the zone. Now it's going to be picked up by Fritz. Fritz turns around, sends it to Nusma. Nusma steps up, gets it towards Childears, lifted it into the zone, and Wenatchee's going to go on the offense behind the net. Now picked up by OHA, tipped by Flynn. Good play by him. He sends it out in front. Oh, nice defense by OHA as Flynn makes a great pass towards an open Bartels, I believe, as he was trying to get the shot in. Fritz is manhandled down on with a horse collar tackle on the right side of the board as it goes in behind the net. Now OHA is going to have control. White sends it back in towards the other end, picked up by OHA, kept in by Foot. Foot dumps it in towards Beliveau, and Beliveau tips one up and thought he might have had a chance there, but the goalie is able to put a glove on it with 4:14 left in the first half. Still have a 2-1 game in favor of Wenatchee. Underhill's faceoff goes back to himself. He dumps it in behind the net. Foot's trying to get to it, pins it up against the board. Still behind the board. Foot trying to kick it up towards Underhill, and Underhill gets it. Underhill has it taken from him just behind the net, and OHA is going to go the other way. White with a good defensive play. He's going to get to that puck first. Tips it up towards Foot. Foot can't get control. White, and then there's a good play by Underhill as he separates the man for the puck. Going the other way is Beliveau. White's with him. Beliveau with the shot. Wide right, wrapped up along the board. And Miesel's going to get to it. Sends it back towards Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis steps up, makes a move, going to carry it in himself. Left slot, shot goes up over the net and bounces off the board. White's able to keep it in, sends it towards Beliveau. Belivau's trying to get it towards Underhill, can't quite make the pass. And Wenatchee will take control again in the neutral zone. Long pass, doesn't touch anybody, and goes all the way to the other end for the icing, and we'll get a switch. Go back to the other end, 3:08 left in the first period, 2-1 still the score. In now is Parent. As the center, he'll have Eisenbeis and Fogelgren on defense on his forward wings. Shot taken, deflected up over the net. OHA still have it. Good stick work by Parent. Takes away the pass. Dumped over to Parent. Parent gets it in the neutral zone. And OHA sends it right back. There to pick it up is Carter. OHA with the puck in the neutral zone. Going back to the other direction. Chasing it is Lindbergh. Lindbergh's able to get there. Can't get to the puck in time. It goes out in front. And OHA takes the shot, deflected out and away, but the net has come off the post, and we'll have a stoppage. 2:33 left to go, first half. Flynn's faceoff goes out into the neutral zone. OHA is going to get there first. Sends it back into the Wenatchee end. Fritz is going to send it across. Looks to Nusma. Nusma gives it up to Bartels. Bartels has got Childears. Childears has got a chance. Childears with the shot off the blocker into the left. No one's there to get the rebound. Next shot comes in right in the midsection. Good play by the OHA goalie as Wenatchee had a great opportunity there on the nice pass from Flynn to Childears. 2:14 left to play, first period. Puck comes off, goes back towards Wenatchee end. Kept in by Childears and Nusma. Childears sends it over to Flynn. Flynn sends it in behind the net. OHA wraps it around, comes towards the point. Fritz gives up some ground, but is able to grab the puck. Point puts it off an OHA player, and the OHA is now in control, going the other way. Just stolen by Bartels, picked up by Childears. OHA now with the puck. They're going to go the other direction. Left side, shot taken, deflected off to the left and behind the net by Young. Sent up forward and towards the other end. Not going to be icing as the puck's going to trickle down in front of the red line, and Wenatchee is able to get a change. OHA going to go the other direction, crosses into the Wenatchee end. Left side, back into the corner. Both players go down. Underhill now has the puck. He's trying to get it out, able to send it off the board, kept in at the point by OHA. Shot taken, deflected up into Young. He sent off to the left side, picked up now by by Foot, and tipped in by Beliveau back into the corner. Foot with the shot, covered by the OHA goalie, and we'll get a whistle once again with 55.9 seconds left in the first half. 2-1 still to score. Parent's going to come in and take this face off. Comes in, goes off into the corner for OHA, tipped back behind the net. Good play there by Fogelgren, keeps it in. Shot deflected by Eisenbeis. Picked up by OHA. Now sent across. Left side by OHA, shot goes right into the glove of Young. And with 30.8 seconds, we'll have a Wenatchee in face-off with that whistle. Parents face-off goes to OHA from the point, deflected up into the netting. I think it came off the top of a skate. Maybe it was Measle. As he kicks it up into the netting for the whistle. 26.7 seconds left in the first half. Grabbed by Parent and a shot deflected off to the left. Measle dumps it towards the point. Put back in by OHA. They step up, shot taken. And knocked off behind the net by Wenatchee. Another shot taken, wide left, comes out to the side. Fogelgren's racing to get there. Tries to put it off a player, can't get it through, and he takes a shot from behind, and I hope I got it because I didn't move the camera. It looks like I missed it. .7 seconds left in the first half as OHA is going to go to the penalty box on a 2 and a 10 for head contact or block or hitting the cross check in the back. One or the other, as Wenatchee's now on the power play. And that's the end of the first half. When we return, we'll have Wenatchee with 1:58 left of the power play and a 2-1 lead. So we'll go ahead, and I don't think I'm sending very much signal out, but we'll go ahead and leave it on and plan on uploading this later, as I will go and try to see if I can get a better Wi-Fi signal for the second half. Welcome back after the intermission at halftime. As we come back, Wenatchee's going to be in the power play. 1:58 left of that. As Parent steps in, takes the face-off. Wenatchee's going to control it. Eisenbeis gives it back towards Nusma. Nusma gives it to Fritz. Fritz is going to retreat back behind the net. Deflected by OHA and then given back to Fritz. Fritz is going to skate out with it. Flynn moves up off of his skates and takes it at the blue line. Taken away from him by OHA. And Eisenbeis is going to have to come back and get it. Oh, right in front of the net. Eisenbeis loses it. Can't make the shot, OHA. And back in the corner we go. Nusma with it. He skates. Again, pressure from OHA. Makes him retreat to the net. Tipped by Eisenbeis into the corner and giving chase is Parent. Flynn comes up behind the net, sends it into the corner to Nusma. Out in front of the blue line is Fritz. And back towards Eisenbeis. Puck is dumped in behind the net. Parent with it, he's taking a look. Steps up to the top of the circle. Gives it to Fritz, and then Parent sends it on the other side towards Nusma. Stolen by OHA, goes back the other direction, and they're going to have a one-on-one. Shot dropped, deflected and put behind the net on the left side. Grabbed by Parent. Parent gives it up to OHA and back behind Wenatchee net it goes. Now Nusma has it. He turns around, goes behind the net. 24 seconds left in the penalty. And Wenatchee's going to get a change. Coming up with its Nusma. He sends it up to Bartels. Bartels gets it towards the net and then it's deflected back into the neutral zone. On the run is OHA as they take a shot with 3 seconds left in the power play, and it's covered up by Young. Not much offense for Wenatchee on this power play as it seems like it was in their end most of the time as Childears steps in for the faceoff. Comes out and is taken by OHA off the boards above the net and back into the corner. Sent to the neutral zone. Bartels trying to put the pressure on. Comes up, kicked towards Underhill by Measle, and back to the OHA end. Wenatchee better find a little pop. They're on their heels right now. In behind the net, out with it's going to come Measle. Pressure's on him. He gets it out towards Underhill. Underhill's going to send towards Childears. Childears turns around, makes a move. 2 people taken from him by OHA just in front of the blue line and sent back into the corner. Pass goes up to mid-ice. Hit by Carter right at mid-ice. Picked up by Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis trying to get through and does as he's taken down. And he slaps one into the leg pads of the OHA goalie. And then it goes back the other direction. Right at the top of the circle, over towards the slot. Now a shot taken. Deflected by Carter and back in behind the net. Fogelgren with the puck, pushes it out into the neutral zone. Parent comes up with it, gets it into the OHA end, but they're going to take it just as it crosses the blue line and turn it the other direction. Into the corner, defense by Lindbergh. Out with it's going to come Flynn. He skates behind the net, sends it towards Fogelgren. Fogelgren trying to get a hold of it, but dumps it towards Flynn. Flynn skates up and through. He's taken down by 2 players, gets back up, makes a hit, and gets into a battle up against the board. Out with it comes OHA. OHA retreats back behind their net. Good play there by Bartels as he steals that puck, sends it to Childears. Childears can't get his stick on it, but it's able to keep it. It was kept in by Nusma. Nusma with players all over him, gets it to Fritz. Fritz with the shot, and it goes in the midsection of the OHA goalie for the whistle with 20:49 left in regulation. 2-1 is the score. 2-1 is the score in this contest as we'll have a right circle face-off with Flynn coming in to take it. Comes out, Flynn sends it back to Bartels. Bartels gets it over to Nusma. Nusma with the shot and the cover by OHA. Flynn with another face-off, again to Bartels. Bartels with a shot and into the midsection of the goalie and then off to the left. Pushed into the neutral zone. Good play by Bartels as it goes into the Wenatchee end. Childears with the puck. Pushed away by OHA. Flynn comes in towards the middle. Looking for Bartels. Goes back into the corner. OHA trying to get it out. And they're able to get it into the neutral zone and then into Wenatchee's end. Touched by Fritz behind the net. Out with it's going to come Underhill. Underhill turns around. Takes a look from behind the net, trying to find an opening. Deflected towards Underhill. Sent up towards Childears. Childears can't get to it in time as it's bouncing. Now there's an opportunity for OHA. And the pass wasn't touched according to the referees, and it goes all the way to the other end for the icing. 19:44 left to play in regulation. 2-1 is the score. 1 goal advantage for the Wolves. Face off for Underhill, goes back to the defense. And there is a broken stick by Measle on his shot. It goes way up in the air and comes down. Puck goes into the neutral zone, controlled by OHA. They're going to have to retreat. Good defense on the forecheck by Wenatchee as a steal is by Beliveau. Beliveau with a good play comes around, takes a shot deflected into the midsection of the goalie on a good play by him. Go to the right circle with 19:22 left in regulation. Underhill's going to take the face-off. Face-off goes towards OHA. They wrap it around the board and send it down the other direction. It's going to go all the way down and grab the icing. And we'll do it once again. Try the left face-off circle this time. Underhill's ready, he steps down. Puck goes back into OHA behind the boards. Foot's there, sends it towards the middle, picked up by Underhill. Out White tries to send it in, deflected by OHA, but White steps up and picks up the puck. OHA tries to dump it out. Measle's there, he can't quite control it, and OHA's going to have an opportunity. Sent out in front, a good stop by Young as he slides over and puts the left leg pad in front of the puck and saves a goal. Measle with it at the blue line, waiting for Wenatchee to get on sides, then he dumps it in deep. Wenatchee's going to go for the change. Underhill back behind the net. OHA in possession. They lift it up into the neutral zone, picked up into Wenatchee end. Just inside the blue line, now to the circle, and towards the slot. Back behind the net, Carter's going to be there. Tipped to the blue line, now to the left point. Shot taken, up off the shoulder pads of Young, and deflected into the right. Now Carter has it, skating with it, comes up towards Fogelgren. Fogelgren gets it across the line, but it goes right back the other direction. Fogelgren with it. He's going to skate towards the neutral zone, tries to get it towards Parent, can't make the connection, and it goes back into Wenatchee's end. Out in front of the net, Lindbergh's got it, sends it up towards Parent. Parent's got Eisenbeis and can't make the connection on the pass. Parent with the shot up over the net, now over to the right side. OHA has it. Fritz with the steal, going to come back the other direction. Eisenbeis has it, Fogelgren behind him. Lifted up. And we're going to have a holding on OHA, I believe, on the Eisenbeis shot. So Wenatchee's going to go on the power play with 17:02 left in regulation. And Childears will step in for the faceoff with Bartels and Underhill. Comes in, sends it back in behind the net, chasing it. OHA is the first to get there. They put it off the board. Kicked by Carter. Carter now has it as it comes back in his direction. Sends it over to Measle. Measle's going to skate with it. Take that back. He's going to pass it back to Carter. Carter's going to skate with it. Takes it into the zone. And it's sent right back down by OHA. Measle will now come pick it up as corralled by Young. and sent to Childers. Childers is going to skate now. He gets it all the way in, makes a move, goes back into the corner. Now behind the net, steps out. Carter with it right in front of the net, gives it over to Measle. Measle with the shot deflected by the legs of OHA. Oh, and Underhill has it stolen from him, sent back into the neutral zone, and then OHA is going to get to it first behind the net. Play has to be made. Measle's trying to get to it. Still controlled by OHA. Back behind Wenatchee's net, 49 seconds left in the power play. And now Eisenbeis has it. Eisenbeis skates with it, trying to find someone to pass to. Wenatchee's getting a change in, sends it behind the net. Carter's going to walk up to get it. Sends it long. Parent was there, touched it, but can't control it. Stolen by Parent at the blue line. He puts it through some OHA players' legs, and Fritz sends it in behind the net. Newsman racing up to get to it. Has it behind the net, sends it over to Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis steps up, takes a shot, bounced off the post, and to the back on the boards. Whistle's blown as the net comes off the post. And we have 12 seconds left in the power play with 15-14 left in second period. Flynn with the face-off, comes back to Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis turns around, sends it over towards Newsman. Newsman with the shot, bounced back into the Wenatchee end. Still haven't seen Ott since his injury, taking the puck, the shot off his skate, it looked like. As Fritz tries to get it to Parent, comes back out. Newsma chases it down, puts it off the board, gets it into the neutral zone. Back to OHA. They touch it, send it in deep. Newsma's going to be there. Gets behind the net, bounces it towards Fritz. Fritz has it taken from him, dumped at the point, and sent in back deep again. 14:21 left to go in regulation. Left point, shots deflected. From the left point, shots put in, deflected by OHA, and Young makes a great glove save to draw the whistle at 14:15. Face-off by Underhill is picked up by Wenatchee and taken into the neutral zone. Underhill dumps it. Foot's giving chase, back into the corner. Out with it comes OHA. What a good play by Underhill, drops the puck right at the blue line. Still OHA is able to get hold of it and send it into the Wenatchee end. Wenatchee with it from behind the net, that's Lindbergh. Gives it to Fritz. Excuse me, that's Beliveau. Beliveau moves it in behind the net, bounces out in front, put into the corner by OHA. Now they're trying to break it out. White with the pressure, still at the blue line. Now behind the net, into the corner, as OHA is trying to get to the neutral zone. Childers comes in, gets in front. White with the puck. He's going to carry it across. Shot comes in off the goal, in behind the net. White's up. Flynn comes in, takes it, steps out. Looking. Out to the point, deflected. Bartel steps up, puts it off his foot, and into the corner. Again, the pass is deflected. Goes to Measle. Measle tries to send it back. OHA is going to take control and make the move. Measle with the blow, the hit right up against the board. Out with it comes to the point. Foot comes up, makes the contact, gets it out towards Lindbergh. excuse me, that'd be Measle. Trevor Childears sends it to Measle. What was the penalty?
He called him for shooting the puck after he blew the whistle.
He didn't though.
What?
He didn't shoot the puck after the whistle.
Apparently, he was in the process of shooting when the whistle blew. Because he called it offsides.
It was in the process.
I thought it was before. I thought the shot went off before the whistle. Oh.
I mean, it was like Jake was in the motion of shooting when he blew the whistle.
So Wenatchee's going to go on the penalty kill at 12:14 as Jake Measle is given a penalty for shooting after a whistle, but I didn't really see it. They say it was very close. He was in the process. And now Fritz is going to go in to the box for interference, I believe is what the call is, and Wenatchee's going to be on the 5-on-3. I'm not sure if we've lost this whole game, and I've just started it with 5:58 as Underhill scores the go-ahead goal with 6 minutes to play, and I've had a computer malfunction and don't know what's going on with my feed, so I'll have to check later as the puck comes out. Shots taken. Out in front, deflected by Bartels to the right side. Shot taken, covered by Newsma, or excuse me, covered by Young, as I'm still trying to figure out what's going on here. Shot taken, deflected off to the left. Hopefully, I'll be able to recover this data. Shot taken again, deflected off the left by Young. Sent all the way down towards the other end, picked up by the OHA goalie. They're going to grab it there. Eisenbeiss with the pressure, sent back behind the net. 4:50 left to play. White with it, carries it across the line, sends it into the corner where Fogelgren's going to pick it up, now behind the net. OHA sends it into the neutral zone off a player, now back up towards Eisenbeiss. Eisenbeiss going to carry it across, he's got Parent, and they'll get called for the offsides. Neutral zone face-off, Underhill's going to take it. Just stolen by OHA, but a good play by White, takes it out of the zone. Punched up to Underhill, Underhill's going to cross, sends it over towards Beliveau. Beliveau chasing it down. And OHA trying to pass, goes all the way down to the other end, and we'll have the icing. 4:02 left to play in regulation. Face-off goes back. OHA controls it. Stolen by Underhill, picked up by Foot, shot deflected off to the right. Measle steps up, puts the puck in behind the net. Chasing it is Foot. Battle up against the corner, out with it's going to come. OHA. Poke check back in the neutral zone. Now taken by Underhill. Underhill's going to turn, send it off the board, back behind the net, now into the other corner. OHA dumps it, picks it up. Grabbed by Underhill and sent the other way. 3:12 left to play. And we'll get the whistle as the OHA player is on the puck and can't get it out with 3 minutes left to go in this contest. Flynn's faceoff goes back into the corner. OHA's there. They send it towards the neutral zone. Flynn's keeping it in and does. All the way behind the net. Good play by Flynn. Comes out. 2:45 left to play. OHA into the neutral zone. Bartels is coming across. He takes it towards the middle. Slashes it into the corner. OHA's there. Controlled there by Newsma. Newsma trying to get it back in. Sends it towards Childers. Childers tries to pop it out front. And OHA goalie just leaps out from the crease and puts a glove on it with 2:23 left to play. 3-2 is the score in favor of the Wenatchee Wolves. Parent with the face-off, goes back to OHA behind the net. Send it over on the right side. Now into the neutral zone. OHA still with it. Now towards the other end. Dumped in and behind the net. Carter's going to chase it down. OHA will get there first. Out to the point. Pass goes across, but into the neutral zone. OHA is going to have to retreat. That's offsides as the player touches the puck before he can get across. And we'll have a whistle. Neutral zone face-off. 1:58 left to play. Parents' face-off goes back to OHA. They retreat to their end. Back behind Wenatchee net, now out into towards the circle. Shot taken. And second shot as it comes out, grabbed by Young in the midsection. Net's off. And we'll get a fresh set of players in here as OHA's pulled their goalie. We'll have an empty net as Flynn comes in to take the face-off. Picked up by Measle. Measle puts the wraps around the board, goes out towards OHA. Now at the point, back towards the circle. Deflected off to the right, now wrapping around again towards the circle. Shot taken, deflected up into the corner on the left side. Point, shot, off the blocker, and behind the net again. Goes across, and a great stop by Young as he slides over from the right side to the left, throws the blocker up, and puts that puck up into the mesh. .104 left to play. In regulation, a 3-2 lead for Wenatchee. Empty net for OHA. Face-off goes out towards OHA, now into the neutral zone. Taken by OHA. Zay cross in. Sent out, tripped, but no call for Newsma, and it goes down the other end and just misses the net. Should have probably been icing, and that is, oh, we're going to have a penalty. And OHA is going to go to the box for the trip. They did call the trip on Newsma as he crosses the blue line. And Wenatchee will have a power play with 2 minutes left to go, or excuse me, 47.3 seconds left to go in regulation. And Wenatchee's going to call for a timeout as they set up their defense. Neutral zone faceoff for Wenatchee. Parent's going to take it, steps up, goes back into the OHA end. OHA steps up, picked out into the neutral zone again. Retreating is OHA. Now they have it in the neutral zone. Carried into the Wenatchee end. They've got numbers out in front, and they score a goal. 26.7 seconds left in this contest, and OHA ties it up at 3. Childears is going to come in after the goal, for the face-off. Wenatchee will have a power play still, 26 seconds, comes in off, picked up by OHA, and taken out. Childears now has it, puts it into the neutral zone, sent back in, now carried by Underhill. Underhill's going to come across, takes the shot in off to the left, 6 seconds left. Pinned up against the board, 2 seconds left, and turn and shoot. And Wenatchee can't get the shot off. That's the end of regulation. We'll enter overtime. It'll be a 5-minute period with 3-on-3 hockey, sudden death overtime. Wenatchee should actually, it should be a 4-on-3, as Wenatchee's going to go into it with a penalty with the power play. So I believe we'll see 1 minute and 13 seconds of 4-on-3 hockey to start this overtime, and I'm waiting to see what the final decision is on how they're going to play this. And that looks to be what it's going to be, is 4-on-3 for 1 minute 13. Parent, Eisenbeis, Nusma, and Measle will be out there for Wenatchee. Face-off comes out. Picked up by Wenatchee, taken back in towards their zone. Measle has it, sends it across. Now Nusma takes it, gives it to Measle right in front of the blue line end of the one-timer and goes off to the right. Eisenbeis with it, back to Measle. Measle gives it back to Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis cross, shot taken and deflected off to the left. 45 seconds left in the power play. In off the board into the neutral zone is Measle, and he's going to carry it back in. Gives it to Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis Looks, tries to come back to Nusma. Terrence gonna pick it up, drops it in. And kept in. Now into the neutral zone. Nusma's gonna get it, retreats. Skates forward, back into the zone. Nusma with it, makes a move, comes up towards the net, out in front, and the shot is deflected. Another at the top of the circle. Shot comes out. Now we're at 4-on-4 hockey, and I'm not sure how long this will go. I think at the whistle we'll go back to 3-on-3. Nusma skates forward. Shot taken, deflected off to the left. Second shot, also deflected, this time behind the net. Whistle blown as the goalie's got the puck, I believe. And he does, outside the post, he was laying on it. So we're gonna go to 3-on-3 hockey now. 3:30 left to play. Tie score, overtime. Flynn and White will be with Childears for this action. Comes off, taken by OHA, skates behind their net. Sent long, stolen by White, steps forward now, skates in, got an opportunity, comes across, Childears in, oh, and just a great stop by OHA as Childears had an opportunity and puts it in. Blocker saved by OHA, puts it up over the net. Great pass by Spencer White as he was looking for Childears from way deep, finds him, and Childears shoves it in, but the goalie for OHA comes across and makes a beautiful stop to save this game. 3 minutes left in the overtime period. New line for Wenatchee. Nusma will be in there with Eisenbeis and Carter. Comes back towards OHA. Carter with the defense. Behind the net. Now Nusma. OHA coming back the other direction. Deflected and taken by Nusma. Nusma skates up through mid-ice, gives it to Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis crosses. He's free, he's got Nusma. Takes the shot and he puts it in. So Wenatchee comes through with a victory with 2:33 left in the overtime. As Eisenbeis puts one in across the front of the net to take this overtime win, 4-3 for the Wolves. So as we get the celebration in, team's going to come back in and have the handshakes. And we'll wrap this one up. I'm not sure when Wenatchee will play tomorrow. Hopefully, well, since I've been at every rink that we're going to play at, and I have not been able to get a very good Wi-Fi signal, I don't know how good the live streaming will be. Hopefully, I did have a memory card issue in the middle of this game. I'm hoping that I didn't lose all of the footage, and I don't think I did, but my goal will be to upload this footage to the webpage tonight and tomorrow as time permits before we catch our flight. So as it is, overtime victory for Wenatchee, 4-3 over the Ontario Hockey Academy. And we'll be coming back in about, I believe it's in about 2 hours, to watch the Wolverines play at this arena. So congratulations to Wenatchee Wolves, and we're going to sign off as we get ready for the next game.